You've been struggling with football for years. You want to feel confident on the ball, dribble past players, and get into an academy, but you've been unsure on what to do. Bad touches, misplaced passes, losing your 1v1s. The pain continues. You've tried a couple sessions, but nothing's seeming to work. The black pill footballers are telling you it's all genetics, and if you don't have talent, you won't make it. But imagine if you knew the truth. Clean touches, scouts interested, winning your 1v1s, and most importantly, feeling confident and happy playing. This is the transformation that I've been through, and I'll be teaching you exactly how you can do the same. There was once a point I was really bad at football. My technical ability was poor, and I knew if this continued, I'd have no chance of making it pro. But with the steps I'm about to show you, I made my debut for a professional football team. I win 99% of my 1v1s, and my technical ability is top. Step 1. Ball mastery and cones. Everyone talks about these two, but let me explain exactly how they help. Firstly, in order to have elite level technical, we need to be able to push the ball wherever we want it to go. This means if someone presses us, we push the ball in the exact spot that they can't reach. Or, while we're dribbling, taking perfect touches so we can get the ball up the pitch as quick as possible. And we learn all of this through the cones. The cones act as an obstacle, and that forces us to push the ball in a specific position, or we lose control of it. And after doing this over and over, we eventually gain this elite muscle memory that just allows us to take those beautiful touches with all parts of our foot, like a ball roll or a step over, or just a perfect sharp touch. We need to practice cone drills and ball mastery at least 3 times per week, and I'd recommend screen recording some of the drills that are on screen right now, because I've tested every single one of these cone drills, and these are the best ones that will help you the most. Honestly, you'll see instant improvements from just doing this once or twice, but to get that elite level technical ability and actually get to the professional standard, you have to do this consistently. There's some things that I know can be improved in my game, but when it comes to technical ability, I've got it on lock, and it wasn't always like this. I wasn't naturally good at dribbling or anything like that. All those losers in school used to tell me I'll never make it, I'll never be good at football, but the truth is they were probably just jealous of my work ethic, and they just couldn't have dreams as big as ours. I'm happy to say they've been proved wrong now, and when you get elite level technical ability just like I did, the guys that you know who hate on you, they'll notice, and you'll have proved them wrong too. Recently, a lot of our members have been signed to professional academies using the exact same formula that I'm talking about right now, like Blake, for example, who just had a trial with an MLS Next side, or Jamper, who got signed to the Seattle Sounders, which is another MLS Next academy. So if you'd like to have a similar journey to any of those people who I just mentioned and become one of the members, then first link in the description, because that's where my program will be. Step 2, wall passing. Probably the most OG drill of all time, but there's a reason it's been around forever, because it works so well. Wall passing helps our foot-eye coordination and our reaction time, and both are essential to unlocking elite level technical ability. However, most players don't practice wall passing properly. Intensity is so key here, so if we're just lazing about putting half effort into each pass, we're not really working on our passing or our first touch, because we have so much time to think about what we're going to do when we actually kind of just put half effort in and we're not actually blasting the ball in as hard as possible. When you are blasting the ball into each wall pass as hard as you can, it forces your reaction time to improve. And yes, technical ability is so important as a footballer, but you also have to be able to move the ball fast, and this is going to help you do that. Just imagine how good you'd be if everything you did was 10% quicker, and all you need to do to see that progress is just focus on your intensity with every action you do. For the wall passing specifics, we can practice this completely freely, in the air, on the floor, using both feet, anything you like. Just make sure you're practicing with intensity and do this 3 times per week. Our first touch will become perfect, and our passes will look effortless and be accurate. Step 3, unrestricted training and 1v1s. We've perfected our technique alone, and while this puts us above 99% of players, being a technical player is so much more than just a wall and cones. We have the muscle memory to be able to perform insane moves and look amazing on the ball, but I repeat, and this is a big but, it's completely pointless unless you're able to react to external forces. The external forces being an opposing player. Players make erratic movements that a cone simply can't replicate. We need to be able to react and shift the ball away. And by the way, this is so important for all positions on the pitch. Even if you're a defender, you will get pressed by strikers and wingers, and you need to be able to shift the ball away and be press resistant, or you have no way of making it pro. So here again, we have total freedom. Just grab a friend and practice 1v1s over and over again. You're probably quite like me, a competitive person, so you'll find this super enjoyable, and even if you lose against your friend, you will still improve so much. Just literally challenge your friend, do 20 1v1s and see who comes out on top, because this is how you're going to improve way faster than all the competition. This is one of the main reasons my 1v1s are so good right now, because when I was younger, I used to practice 1v1s with my friend consistently all the time, and this is one of the most beautiful things about having that good technical ability, is just that you can glide past players with ease. You'll learn how defenders move, recognize patterns, and when you go into games, you'll start to realize that most 1v1s are a very similar situation. And look, if you practice something 1,000 times, you will become exceptional at it. For those of you who don't have a partner to practice 1v1s with, I want you to do unrestricted dribbling. And basically the way that this works is you dribble around the pitch in your position and you literally just imagine there's a defender there and try to beat them 1v1 and then explode away just like you would in a real 1v1. And you're still going to get so many of the benefits from it, probably around 90%, because there's science studies that actually show that your brain can't tell the difference between imagination and reality. So literally just pretending to beat defenders on the pitch will give you a lot of the benefits. However, it's still better to practice with a teammate, so I would suggest you find someone. I had this issue when I was younger too. Sometimes my friends didn't want to play, they were doing other things, and I struggled to find people as disciplined and as hungry to succeed as me. And to be honest, this left me feeling pretty lonely at times. That's pretty much the next problem you'll face if you watch a lot of my YouTube videos and you see these rapid improvements in your game. It's just lonely. You won't be able to relate to your friends anymore. There's no one this hungry to succeed. There's no one doing the training 5 times a week, eating clean and doing all the recovery right. It's just lonely, and it just sucks that there's no one else like that out there. That's why I mentioned this program to you, because it's not just the lessons inside and the training sessions that will help you get signed to a professional academy, but it's the community as well. There's literally a world map feature that allows you to see where all of our members are, and our members inside are way more committed than anyone you'll ever meet in your friend group or in school. So that's why if you get to this point where you're so hungry to succeed more than anyone you know, and you want to take your football to the next level and get the community of ballers inside, it's the top link in the description. There's over 180 players in there, and some literally go on the map and find out who lives near them, and now they're training together every day, doing 1v1s and making more progress than ever. If you'd be interested in something like that, click the top link in the description. That's the end of this video, and I'll see you in the next one.